What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Crossout video. Feels like forever since I made one, but that's because the parts are getting more and more complicated to craft. Like for instance this here, I'm running a Prometheus and two Synthesis. But anyways, let's see here. I wanted to check out some other branch of weapons, right? So we have some categories up here in this energy weapons. We have the Synthesis Plasma Emitter, and there's a few of them in here, even a relic down here. And I wanted to give these a go. So I made 3 of these and I ran them for a while, but only having Synthesis weapons on there, they're kind of, I don't know, they're very squishy and they don't do a lot of damage. So it was kind of a rough time. But then I made me the Prometheus, only one of them, because there's quite a lot of parts that go into this and they take quite a bit of resources if we count everything, like especially these blue ones. They take a ton of scrap metal, but I have them here. So the first one I made, in order to keep my power score low, I placed my Volt cabin on here, and then let me see here, the engine, that's just a hot red engine. And this one is giving me 22 energy, and I think I'll have a gas big G in here somewhere. So that's what I have going on here. These things each take 8 energy points. So this is the first build that I have, or that I have at the moment. And then the other one is I took my Janabi cabin build and I just placed all of these on there. Now with the Janabi cabin we get 24 energy, which is perfect for these 3 energy weapons. And then I have this Pegasus engine here. So there's going to be a generator here somewhere. Also the big G, just to give me enough juice for this Pegasus. So this one has that legendary engine in here, which means it's pretty fast. And then also these 3 plasma emitters. Now with the Prometheus on there, the damage is pretty good. So we can see here that I can get about 200 and something, 264 damage per volley if I hit all the shells. So that's it for the newest weapon category that I'm trying out. The other thing that I made was for my Jana Beast build. And I have now an RN seal here. So these help out with the shotguns at the front. It's a lot better than the chill that I had on there previously. It's a 2 tiers above. So it went from the blue tier all the way up to epic. And if you're running at 80 kilometers an hour, the effectiveness of the radiator increases. So the shotguns can shoot up a lot longer. And there was a buff to this a while ago that now make the radiators work a lot better with these shotguns. It used to be a lot worse. But these radiators, or the radiator and the coolers, they don't do anything for my junk bow. That's a reload based shotgun. So I'll need to use a reload module for that. But I don't have enough energy to spare on this one. So that's it for this build. The only improvement was that radiator. And then the other thing that I have in here that I'm also running a lot is this one. This is just my machine gun build, but it's pretty much my favorite one here. So at the moment I've put this one and the Jana Beast on my exhibition. So they're over here, along with that starter card that I made. So if you want to run with some of these, then that'll be pretty cool if I'm driving around and I see one of my builds out there in the world. I'll lose my mind. So that'll be pretty cool. Some of these parts you can swap them out and do whatever. Most of the structural parts they're available in the market. So if you go to the badge exchange, or no wait, the workbench, badge exchange, you can actually go and find all of these parts. I made a point of it not to get any of the parts that cost coins, because those ones are unlocked throughout the well, the prestige levels of all of these factions. So with the engineers, I'm already on prestige 5. So I'm getting all of these hot rod parts. And then with the Dawn's Children, for instance, we'll get all of these kind of flimsy looking things. But there you go. I didn't put any of this in there. All right. So in today's video, I'm gonna show off these plasma emitter things. We'll see how they work. But just real quick, the other thing that I did, I got me some 2 Tango legs. So I got rid of the build with my Flamingo legs. I mean, it's still here. I put it on the range here just to compare these two. But now I have the Tengu legs, and they look a lot cooler than the Flamingo legs, especially the side profile while running. So that's a lot cooler. We can do a little dash there, and I have these passive melee parts in the front. So that's a train, plow, and then a bumper down there. And what's cool about that, let's see, I'm going to mess up this car here on the range. Just see if I can show you what I mean. So you can sort of dash into someone and then completely wreck them. I'm gonna get it up so that it's on fire, and then I'm going to be like a predator in the bushes, stalking my prey, and then I pounce. Look at that. Dashing through the smoke and fire. That's pretty cool. So there we go. This is just for comparison. I'm going to get rid of this one from the range, and I'd say it's a step up in the aesthetics department, especially with this paintwork that I have on here. But I'll probably want to work on it some more. And then also the exhaust system back there is the one that I got from exchanging those cartridges. All right. Let's see these plasma emitter builds in action.